If you like anything AI, vibe coding, creating websites, or using Go Highlevel, then this video is going to be totally for you. See, the new version of Claude has been released, and vibe coding platforms like Lovable.dev is using it. So by the end of this video, you'll know how in one amazing prompt, you'll be able to build a Lovable.dev website, creating the prompt in Claude, and then sending it all through to Lovable.dev that actually integrates Go Highlevel, so your website has a back end and functionality of forms and calendars and website chatbots. It's going to be the total video, and by the end I'll actually share with you my brand new free community where you can get this exact prompt and this exact website to just clone in Lovable. All you need to do is just watch all the way through and I'll give it to you. So come with me, it's going to be fun, it's going to be super technical, and you're going to be absolutely smashing that first prompt, which is so important, and it's going to set you up for a great looking website. So let's get into this one real easy and real fast. Okay, this is a very exciting video. Been waiting to do this one for a while. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I really build awesome websites by pretty much making one awesome prompt at the very start for Lovable.dev, and it creates this really cool looking beautiful website straight from the start, and we add functionality by adding high level functions into our Lovable websites. So we're using Highlevel as kind of a back end in between there, where we add our chatbots, our form, and our calendar into it. So you actually have a working website, and those work really well for service-based businesses. Now, Claude has introduced Claude 4. Claude 4 Opus is really good, and it's really good for coding. And Lovable has just done a recent tweet saying, hey, guess what? We're using that on our website. So I'm excited to try and test this one out. I haven't done a Lovable video for a while, but what we're going to go out and do is we're going to build a master prompt with all our details as we can. And we're going to give this one massive prompt to Claude, to Lovable to create this website. And we're going to build this prompt out with Claude, and we're going to build it out by collecting our information first. I'm just going to go through and get the layout and the blueprint about the business. I'm going to add some links into it, embedded codes into it, have a prompt. Then I'm going to get Claude to make a better prompt, and then we're going to see if we can put it into Lovable, because I wonder if they're going to have a character limit, and we'll see how well the error handling goes on about it, because they actually got some images, and we're going to add more images for it, because I just found this landscaping page in here, and it's just a pretty average page. Like, this is it. Landscaping designs, residential, commercial, and it's got this stuff in here, so it doesn't really contain much. And I think we can just make a better page for HMJ Landscaping. I don't even know his name. Hamish. Hey, Hamish. So let's go out and do this. So just before we get too far into this, quick 30 seconds on the AI Agency Mentorship program. As you can see, it's a beginner-friendly program that teaches you how to launch your own AI agency from start to finish, and will teach you everything from high levels to voice AI systems, whether it's Synflow Retail, 11 Labs. They're all in there. Make.com, NAN with all the blueprints. All the Lovable stuff is in there, and all the templates and blueprints for that as well. Not only do we teach you to build systems, we actually teach you how to sell them via it's over cold email or SMS. So it's a total system. Plus, you get a bunch of bonuses when you sign up. You get unlimited high-level accounts. You get a toll-free number with access to the USA. You get a cold email system. Your Highlevel gets a bunch of pre-made snapshots of beautiful websites, including a massive SaaS snapshot. And of course, you get all the blueprints and training to download and play around with. So total massive value. So please do go check that out and consider joining up. Would love to have you. So back to this. And first thing we're going to do is obviously create a layout. So I'm gonna ask Claude. So let's see what Claude does. Is I want to. So this is the free version as well. So I'll see how much of the free version we can actually build out of this as well. So the first thing I want is a blueprint structural layout of a good website. So I'm just going to ask him, Claude. I want you to give me a blueprint of a website design for a landscaping business. I want the layout as in what pages / sections there should be. I definitely want a book, no obligation. And my spelling is terrible. Quote page, about page, testimonial page, and services page at a oops, I'll let it go off there. I was going to fix that. Primary page, overview, customer testimonials, services, book obligations, service page. Sweet. So this has given us. Nope. Win 4 months of Claude. I would love to win 4 months of Claude. Anyway, so it's given us a blueprint. So I'm just going to copy this blueprint. No, I don't want additional pages, secondary sections. No, what I want is a home page, a service page, about page, testimonial page, a book now page, and a contact page. So I'm just going to come to my other one and blueprint. So I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to copy this in here. Oops. So, very sensitive. Services page, testimonial page. And I don't want a frequently asked page. I don't think that's needed. So I come in here, paste that in. I don't need that additional page, so just contact page. And they say footer elements. Alright, so have that in here. So, and I just have this in my page, and I'm going to come up and keep moving this over off to the side as well. Now, the next one we need to do is about the business. So I'm just going to have this in here, scroll down to the section in here, and we're just going to copy and paste some stuff over from here, from this business name. So let's scroll over, and our business name is HMJ. Oops, landscaping. That's very good. HMJ landscaping. All right, so about the business, HMJ landscapes, Gold Coast structural landscaping. Contact details. We'll have Hamish, and his number is going to be here. And then we'll just keep adding some more stuff in here. So it's not clickable. Just going to copy that. I'm going to copy this. And then, was it going to, it actually clicks up into stuff. So I'm going to copy these, whoops. And I'm going to say services. I'll paste that in there. It doesn't come out very good on my documents page here on the side. Maybe I should have just made this plain text. And then we're going to keep scrolling down to my page. So it's just added all the icons, which is not ideal. So it's all right. We'll just come back and I'll just copy this. We'll go to Notepad. And it's just one plain text. So I'll come to Notepad and I'll add that in there. And that just makes it into plain text, so it doesn't edit into the document. So I'll paste that in. So that's some more information on those. And then why choose Hamish? Why choose Hamish? Have that bit in there. And now, see, it's already got some testimonials. Awesome. So we can scroll through this. So I'm going to come down to my testimonials section. And we'll just keep scrolling down and adding a couple of testimonials in there too. So come to the first one. And it's probably better. I should have started this with just a plain text document with this, but that's okay. I'll copy paste a lot of these over. So a lot of these things are just going to be copy and paste. Flash it up before we can go out. And he's got a lot of cool reviews actually. Copy. It'll paste these along. Let's copy those over to my testimonial page. So what we also have is there's no real email address listed anywhere at all. So we have a Facebook page. Copy. I'm gonna come back down to it about Hamish. Facebook page URL. Add that one in there, and then we're gonna add the Instagram. Now let's just see what happens when we had all the services in here, because I can probably use these icons as well. I'm just gonna say more information, retaining walls. Alright, services. So I'm gonna copy this retaining wall, copy, paste, save image as new folder. This is gonna be so post landscaping, and we're gonna say retaining wall image. So all I'm gonna do is just copy and paste as much of this website over as I can. Retaining wall. So we'll go a little bit faster. So all I've done now is I've just come through and I've literally just copied and pasted everything from the website we have. So I have the layout that we've asked for. I have about the business a bit more in here, Gold Coast tiling in here. I have added the testimonials in here. So now let's actually go out and the next parts we need to add is the go high level parts. So contact form and chatbot. So I'll move this back to the side, move it over a little bit like this. So I'm pretty sure we got everything from us in here. I'm just going to save these images. HMJ Ute image. I need to find a better image of him in there. Right click, save as logo image. Can you save as logo? Logo. What's that called? About photo. Definitely gonna save this one. About photo. Okay, nice. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to Highlevel. Really wish I would have saved that part. So Let me open a Highlevel page, and we are gonna come and did I have that in there? Yeah, I actually did. So Highlevel, I'm gonna come. This is my demo account. I'm gonna come to sites on here, and we are gonna come to forms. I'm just gonna look for a greenish form at the moment. It says hit templates. Because all it is just a template kind of thing. So lawn, yeah, that will do. Land, this one will do. And so we're gonna use ask as a first name, last name, email address. We just want a bit of a theme. Okay, so I'll show you how that will look at the end. So let's quickly create a Highlevel stuff, add Highlevel to it. Delete that. We definitely need to delete those sections. Need a landscape transformer outdoor. Can we edit that part? I don't know if we can. Delete that. Headline image. Downloads. Landscaping. View. View large icons. There's a right here. No. Gold Coast Landscaping. Too many landscaping companies. Happens if we just add the logo. Kind of disappears in there, right? So, okay. No. Back. Proceed. Didn't want to save it. Let's go re-edit it. Broke it too much. We come back in there. We're going to click this one. We're going to scroll down. We're going to come in here. We're going to delete that one. We're going to select a new image again, and we'll try that one. How does that work? Oh, it looks a bit better. Cool. Full name, email address, phone number. Don't need any of that. I'll delete that. Sorry. Just had to do this. Do this. That's alright. Low maintenance, other. So that works. That's kind of just that's a good one. No? We can obviously modify it for him later on, but what we're going to do in here is we're going to hit the save button. Hit the integrate button. And we're going to say copy embedded link. So, and we just move this here. We're going to say copy embedded link. Oops. Copy embedded link. And we can just X edit this. Come back to our form, contact form, embedded link. Hit that in there. Now, next thing we need to build out is a checkbot. So let's move this all back in like this. I come back in here. And we are just going to go create a little blank chatbot. It doesn't need to work because it's only going to be for our demo page, chat widgets. Let's come through here. Okay, new chat widget, live chat. And this is just going to be called Hamish. And I just need to change that a little bit in there. So style. What do I say in the top? See landscaping Gold Coast. So I come through. Let's say, hi, welcome Take that one out, have a bit of a green theme, widget customization, and we're going to upload a file. We don't think we should really save a headshot. I don't know if this is going to work really well. We'll see what that looks like. Yeah. See what this one looks like. Yeah, that will do. Save. Get quote. And this is gonna copy this. And we are gonna scroll down to a page again in here. And we are going to say chatbot. Have that in there. And all we're gonna need next is just a calendar. Booking page. Doesn't matter really what it is. So calendars. Come on, come on, come on. I have a normal calendar. I think it's a long quote. Yeah, it's called long quote. We are just going to edit it. And we're going to say, oops. We're just going to give it the name in here. I just need to get this right every time. HMJ Landscaping. Gold Coast, save that. We're going to come and I'm going to get the quote, the code for this in here. Embedded code. Copy that. And now we have this massive document here. Now I'm going to be very worried about Claude and whether it's good enough for this. So calendars, I have that. Now colors. What colors are we going to pick? So I'm going to come to look up Adobe color patterns. Adobe color patterns. Come to color patterns. And yeah. Whatever. Get Express. Just give it to me. Explore. I'm going to say landscaping. And let's look at the color patterns in here. Oh, I like this with a bit of yellow in it. Okay. So you can either just drag and drop this in like this. Come on. Did this last time. They're copying one at a time. What does it say? Color pattern. So just copy and paste it and just paste it straight in there. Okay, so last one is our actual keyword. So where do I have this up in here? So our landscaping business name is called where did I put it? Gold Coast. Our services are, I'll just bring this one back up. It's going to copy and paste the services again. I want you to give me 10 long tail and 10 short tail keywords for my business so people can find me in Google. All right, we're almost there. This is just what the setup does. 26 minutes for the setup. Long tail keywords, short tail keywords. All right, hit that copy. And let's just bring this page in here so we have a little bit of a better display to see what happens. So I have this down here. I'm just going to put this in here for a second, and then we will come back with the prompt. Where's the keywords? SEO keywords. So all I have done is I've gathered all my stuff together. So I have a website layout that I have in here. I have the contact details and numbers in here. I have the retaining wall or the services. Then I have more about the services. Then I have the contact form. I have the chat bot. I have the calendar. I have the colors. I got the keywords, and I got a bit of a prompt. So testimonials, and I got a bit of a prompt saying, "Hey, Lovable, use all the information above to make a awesome page for us." Now, we can pause this, write this down if you want to, but here comes the magic. We are going to give this to Claude and ask it to give us a prompt. Now, this works really well with Gemini. It's going to be my first time in Claude doing this, so let's do two things at once. New chat. And let's see what Gemini has to say about this. I want to create a website in Lovable.dev. Below is all the details, including a prompt. Read the details, then ask me 5 questions about the website. Then give me an updated and improved prompt. It's important that you do not leave out any details of matching, like the embedded codes. Okay, we'll copy all this and then come through and paste that. That's paste as a side document. Let that puppy run, and have reached limit with Gemini. Okay, with Gemini 2.5 Flash, and I can paste that one in there and copy this one through to here. Oh, what happened? No, that's all right. All right. I've reviewed the details for the landscape. It looks like the comprehensive landscape for your client design, lead generation. Before I create an improved prompt, I have 5 questions. Navigation structure. Should this be a single page application, smooth scrolling, multi-page? So number 1, I said multi-page. The main page needs to have little bits as set out in the structure blueprint. So it just gets annoying now because I gave it the blueprint. Image integration, you mentioned you attach images. And do you want more creative placeholders for images? I will attach the images. They relate to the services, and also some including the logo, about, profile, and background. I need to remember to add those. Question number 3, Google Map integration. For Google Photo Map features showing the location. Do you want a specific? All of the goal post area. So we're still on Claude 4. So we'll see if this actually works. Very nervous about it, and very nervous about putting this into Lovable to see how far that goes. Service area coverage map. Let's just answer that. It's going to say yes. 5. What's your primary target? Should I parameters of mobile first designs? Okay, interesting. Mobile. No, said both. Okay. That's very nervous about this because I know that these work really well, but sometimes also hit and miss. Okay. Regarding visual attribute, you're missing and attaching images in the background. There is a logo image. How will you provide these images? I am going to upload these to Lovable.dev with the prompt, and the image names will match the services. Number 2, from pricing range options, no pricing, it's per quote. Only don't display. So he doesn't have any pricing up prices. All right, number 3. On the book and note page, you mentioned service selection checkbox. All the services listed in my services section and the information. 4, you mentioned micro animations and animation sections of services. This means I use specific types of animations. Fade of a I want you to propose them. I want you to propose the animations. 5, for the service area cover match on the home page on Google integrations contact page, is there a specific physical business address? Just hit that. Okay. Oh, what's it gonna give? Let's log into Lovable. I actually don't know if I can have multiple Lovables open. Let's see if this one works. I'll try open both and then both run at the same time. I hope Lovable doesn't check by sides. 0 of your daily credits used. Okay. So I have some credits. All right, let's okay. It says open it on the Canvas project. Right. Let's just yoink it. Now, what I'm worried about is the embedded codes. Where are they? There is one. There's second one. Am I missing one? Embedded calendar. No, we're good. We're good. Let's see if we add this in here. Then we're going to go attach. We're going to go to Gold Coast Landscaping. Then we attach all those. And then I'm just going to attach some of the background images. Maybe just 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, those are the same. All right. This was the Claude version. Still loading. Okay. And I'm going to come over to Gemini and let's just look at this quickly. Yep. Services. Yep. About page. Yep. 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 Looks pretty good to me too. It'd be interesting to see which one comes up with the best one. That'd be fun. So I'm going to come to this Lovable. And then I'm going to attach the same stuff. So I have all of these. Control A, attach. Then I'm going to attach the 3 landscaping background. 1, 2, and 4. So 37 minutes to kind of set it out, and then I'm going to let Lovable build this. So just give that a second to load. I'm actually really surprised we haven't run out of out of characters here. I hope I'm under number 4, Claude 4 on this, but let's let it rip. Maybe at the end of the day, all I'm going to have to do is just create a summary of this sort of stuff page. So let that one go. And that's it. So we have multiple pages running here, multiple accounts for it. And this is where we stop the video, and we come back later, and like magic, we're going to have an awesome site. So let's see how this goes and how this works out. And just like that, we are actually done. And quite interesting enough, it's very much hit it almost the same on what it used and how it wrote it out. So let's just open it in here in a new tab. 2 new tabs in here. So yeah, very similar, very much impressed with this all by itself. So let's just look at this design here for a second. So we have the main, what should be there? So you have your hero section and your heading, a bit of different colors to it. And now you can work with gradients, and we can probably animate this too, which is quite good, but transform your outdoor space into something extraordinary, professional, structural landscaping. The Gold Coast tweet heads as well. No obligation quotes. It just needs to do change a little bit. Our complete landscaping service. And look at that, it actually nailed the images, right? Yeah, like it did this. Okay. I must have missed that, so that's all right. We'll fix that one. But yeah, how cool is that, right? View all our services. And it actually goes a little bit more into it. I just need to fix that one image, but yeah. You gotta laugh sometimes. If you've done these websites in the past, you know it's pretty hard. Look at the animations, is working really well. It all works. Why does trust us fully license? What other season has built the same little annoying thing down the bottom? It just looks good, right? What we do not have is our actual website chatbot. I don't know if it's maybe because maybe I didn't save that. I was thinking about that earlier on. That's alright, we can actually. I wonder if I have my site up still somewhere. Just wondering if I actually saved it, but anyway. It's fine, we can work on the chat bubble while it's not there, but this works, services works. We have the about section that we could and put the logo on too, by the way. Has the logo, has them there. Story, meet Hamish, values. It looks extra really, really good. Our testimonials. 100 plus happy. This is cool. I like when they do this. Okay. Good to have him for another traded badge. Great. Project showcasing. How good is this? All right, let's see the contact page. I must have done something wrong with the chat widget, because the fact that it's not in both of them means I have something wrong in somewhere. But here we go. We have our submit our quote form in here. Get in contact. Send us a message. Our service location. Frequently asked questions. Works. Book a quote. Select your free quote, and we have our day in here. We just need to change this a little bit out, but I'll do this later on. Like, it's going to take 3 or 4 more prompts to make this really look really good. It looks really good. you can't fault that, right? There's just one or two little things to add here in the front to make a difference. So let's move that one over there. Excuse me. And let's look at this one. So it's got a bit of a green tint. I don't know if I like that. But then you can see if we like move this one in here on the side, you can kind of see it's got the bit of a green tint onto the image, but that's all right. Transforming. I like this hero section a bit more. Got the telephone, book your specialized services, why choose us, what our clients say. Okay, this other one definitely like the other one a lot more. Now I can't actually remember which one is which. Our services. Yeah, but this our services page here, it looks a bit better than this services page, I think. But again, it's just going to take some little prompting to fix. About testimonials, which missed the about page. Oh, the about page does not work. Testimonial page doesn't work. Get a quote. Yeah, that works. No, oh, yeah. Definitely like the other one more. Definitely gonna go with the other one. It's gonna be a lot less editing in that one, but like this is still a good page. I just think the other one is better. So all I'm gonna go for is just do some prompting. So this doesn't really work, and this is actually, so this would have come, and it's not necessarily the prompt. So Lovable.dev website creation, HTML landscape. So I actually think website creation. I actually think this one is the project. So this one is better because it actually comes from Claude. Yeah, I'm confused as well. HTML landscape goes comprehensive website. Complete website project overview. Oh dear, maybe this one is. I'm actually confused about which one is which one, to be honest. Let's see which way the ending goes. There's an inspiration call to actions. So this goes. Not sure which page goes on. Oh yeah, so this is the Claude one. That is the Claude one. So I do like the Claude one more. I thought so. So Claude on Claude works a little bit better. Maybe it was the other Gemini, it would have been good. Definitely gonna go through, edit this one, and once it looks a little bit better, a bit cooler, then I will definitely gonna send this out to this person and try get it booked in. So hope that makes sense, and I hope you really learned something from this one. There's a lot of me clicking up and forth, so I'll see how much of this video I can edit and send on. So thank you for watching. Also make sure that you too go check out my awesome school community. I'll send the link and I'll leave it below. And we absolutely do awesome stuff like this. It's in the classroom, a whole Lovable section about awesomeness and greatness like this to create good, amazing websites. So I hope that makes sense. Hope you like it. Come join us, please, and talk to you all later.